Yeah. It's my back. My back cover. So my peoples, man. Balance and options. Balance and options. Some of y'all know that's the title of a DJ Quick album. Some of y'all know that. Jay Bird, what's happening, man? We trying to have a good one today, man. I got 20 of the damnedest, or I got a blunt of the damnedest, where I gotta kind of really like express myself. Hey man, Aaron Rodgers, boy. Aaron Rodgers, boy. Nah, this is just really what I happen to have on today. Nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular. But today we're talking about balance and options. And this one gonna be interesting because it's people that think they know me, but they don't know me. Like most of the people that give you advice, they don't really know you because they're just advising you on what they see best. But the real advice is supposed to be like, if I was to jump in your shoes and if I was you, I'd do this. That's the real advice. Not the world sees it this way and this is how it's supposed to go. It's not real advice. Hey, Demetrius, you already know when I'm on my thing, talk my ish. Only thing is, I gotta go get my tree. I'll be right back. Yeah, yeah. Y'all familiar with these times? Dirty just rant. Well, today is a day. For once in my life, I gotta be all the way transparent, all the way. Jay Bird, what's up, man? First Lady CB. Okay, she got a title. So check me out, especially you, CB. This is a chance to ask them hard questions. Man, this fucking all right. So let's talk cat real quick. Let's talk some cat business. Let's talk some cat business. As we know, Ja gave Sade a cat. I was a kitten at the time. But this thing then turned into a cat now. This cat then already, you try to keep it a house cat, but I don't think cats is meant to be locked up in the house. I don't think so. But I tried. First chance, that cat got out. She got pregnant. First chance. I wonder is that what it's like raising kids. But first chance she got out, she got pregnant. And she had the babies. Yeah, y'all remember that's been here from the time Ja first gave Sade that cat. Cat had babies. Well, I could say that day I was on the phone. I don't know. I was telling somebody, man, I don't know nothing. I'm still in continuous learning process as an adult. I'm still in continuous learning process as an adult. So raising no fucking cats. Excuse my French, but I don't know nothing about raising no cats. What the hell? Them was target practice when I was a kid. It was target practice. Then I grew up, had a little heart. But I'm telling you, get my little pellet gun, let a stray cat come around. I'm finna pop his ass. But anyhow, cat got out, got pregnant. She had the babies. She had 4 of them. All 4 babies died. There's a conspiracy theory how they all died. There was evidence of bites and things, like maybe the mother killed her. Maybe they were starved to death. I don't know. I don't know nothing about cats. But them motherfuckers crows. Rest in peace to the cat babies. But guess what? Eventually, I was going to have to find some balancing options around this motherfucker. Because we wasn't going to be able to have doing that. So balancing options. So I told baby, look, what we gonna do? We're gonna put them in a bag and drop them off at the you feel me, CA? Do you feel me, MCA or something? Is that what we gonna do? Cause we ain't got no options to keep these cats. Shit. The universe stepped in and made all the motherfuckers die. Poor kitties. I had a cat with a rock in the head when I was a kid. That motherfucker circles for 3 minutes. Hey, you know what? Hey, Suwoo, since we being honest, I did the same thing. I bust that cat in the head with a big ass rock. I was 12, 13, something. But woo, I must have cocked that big ass boulder back, bam! Hit that motherfucker right in his head. That motherfucker started running like he started running sideways. His feet was all you heard. No, I'm just saying. I mean, maybe that's a part of growing up. I don't know. I just didn't like cats growing up, so I looked at them as target practice. Now, moving fast forward, like this cat. By the way, her name is S'mores. S'mores. She didn't snuck out again. Actually, Drina put her out. Drina tired. She put her out. First thing in my mind is like, oh shit, she about to come back pregnant again. It's over. Pregnant again. But it's really kind of nature shit. It's kind of nature and a part of nature that I was not involved with for a long time. Like seeing these other cats in the neighborhood hanging around. I remember the garage was open. This was last week. The garage was open. It's nighttime. But I'm off to the cut smoking having me a little dinner, man, right? And I see this cat, this brown and white cat. And at this time, the babies is supposed to, they're still living, because they live for about 5 days, something like that. This motherfucking cat walk up in my garage like he owned the motherfucker. Like he just walk up in this motherfucker like he live here, pissed on the box, and then when I ran up, gracefully ran out. If I could have kicked his ass like a field goal, that motherfucking calico cat would have been flying. Flying, pissing all up in my garage. So anyhow, I'm looking at this cat like, you little kitty bitch. You just had babies last week, and you already out here trying to spread that thing and get pregnant again. Come on, cat. Give me a motherfucking break, cat. Got all these motherfucking cats I ain't never seen before popping up in the motherfucker. Man, I've seen a cat on the couch in the backyard. I be hearing the motherfuckers crawling on the top of the bakery. That's all right, though. I got something for their ass. This is not a real gun. I got something for their ass, though. I'm tired of these cats. Open the bakery in the morning, the cat is sitting on my couch. I don't know this cat, but he in my bakery. Shit. Something gotta change. All right, man. All right, enough about that. Balancing options. So the option is to kick that motherfucking cat outside. You're gonna be a thought all over the hood. You're gonna be a thought all over the hood outside, and you'll have the babies in a fucking bush. That's how we handle that. Done. Bakery smelling like cat piss. You feel me? Hey, but all right, so let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's talk about this year. I don't care if it's only 80 y'all CB, so you know if it dropped low, I'm not cutting. I don't care if it's 80 y'all. This shit gotta get out. What's been going on with Dirty? Why ain't been no motherfucking bakeries and shit? So let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. So y'all know, and CB, so you ain't gotta wonder. So back at the beginning of the year, I planned on like ending the bakery anyway and starting something new. I planned on that January 1st. But like we said, it didn't work out like that. It didn't work out like that because we kept going because people like shit to stay the same. They like stuff to stay the same because they're comfortable with it. But in order to grow, you gotta let go. And that shit was it was bothering me. It was literally bothering me that we wasn't growing. We was keeping it going, but we wasn't growing. Maybe in some of our individual battles or things, you was able to get from the bakery what you needed. But I just don't think we was growing in the way that we should have. Because the subs wasn't reflecting what the effort that we was putting in. They wasn't reflecting, meaning like we got down there 8,000 subs. But out of them 8,000, how many were truly interacting? Truly. So that's when you got to kind of look at things. So then when I came with the double back that we about to try again, it was like 3 different things happened. First, YouTube demonetized me. Then problems just started happening. I was like, this is too much right now. Like, this is too much right now in my life. Keep up the speed. Do y'all realize how much effort it takes to run in a bakery 2 times a day? That's a lot of sacrifice. So I had to understand, in order for me to get here, this has to be changed. So I took a step back. Yeah, babe. Hold on. I think I can hear her from somewhere. Hold on. Babe, where you at? Babe. That was a trip. I could hear her. But now where I put my butt. All right. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I make a phone call. I don't have my phone, so I gotta use this. Babe,
Hey.
I couldn't hear you. But I know you're trying to talk to me somewhere.
Huh?
You trying to talk to me somewhere.
I was trying to talk to you on the Genie.
Yeah, I heard it from outside.
Oh, okay. He said he don't see your phone in the U-Haul. He does not see it in the U-Haul.
What the hell?
Maybe it is in my car. I don't know. I'll go out there and see when I'm if I can get out there and check it.
Yeah, I never not once seen it in the U-Haul. I mean, I didn't see it there.
Okay.
Just see what the.
I wonder why it's still so one happening.
Nah, just try to get your phone to update. Get it, baby.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let me do that. What you calling me off of?
Instagram.
What device?
The laptop.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, let me refresh the license because your phone battery. I'm sorry, your phone battery is low.
Okay. Check it.
All right, I'll try it again.
All right,
and then I'll put you back on Instagram.
Okay. I'm sitting there tripping like, wait a minute. I know this shit ain't about to make me do a whole nother, you feel me? All right. Yeah, though. Notice the walls in the bakery been bare. All right, so back to it. So I got this thing, right? Where if my mind ain't right, I don't want to waste nobody else's time and come up on here with a bunch of monotony. I don't want to do that. I feel like your time is valuable and so is mine. So that's why I just had to back away, get some shit in my life. So tomorrow, for the first time, I start a real job. What do I mean by a real job? Well, I was a signature gatherer before, but that job didn't have no benefits or nothing like that. Nothing to even work toward. Just had a big paycheck. The next job after that was in prison. So then coming home, the next job after that was 7-Eleven. And that job, it wasn't conducive to the life I've lived and living. Just wasn't cool. So this job right here got everything. And even working for 7-Eleven, it was still close by. So this is the first job where I'm literally commuting to work. Oh wait. That's big shit. So once I figure out like the schedule and everything, then I can figure out how to make YouTube and my new job work in conjunction. Once I get a look around, get a lay of the land, don't make that shit work because my new job is gonna be interesting as shit. I guarantee it. So I am a car detailer, rental car detailer. I can't say the name of the company, of course, but I'm a rental car detailer at an airport. Off top, I'm gonna say my job is gonna be interesting because if they anything like me, they be leaving stuff in the car and shit. You got shit that'll fall out of your pockets to hell. You ain't never had something fall out your pocket in the middle of the seat in the console and you can never find it. It's just like it fell to hell. Yes. It seemed like my phone fell to hell because I can't find it. Hella shit in them cars. Look, airport is a metropolis. They coming in, out. I'm just wondering, like, I could probably start a show just on the interesting things you find. Yeah. But, like I say, I would consider this at 42 years old, first real job. 7-Eleven was, that was the only entertainment. It was a real job, but for me, the best car dealer, a car detailer ever for them for the rest of my life is not actually in my stars either. But you got to start somewhere and you got to get accustomed. Because a hustler's worst worst demon is the thoughts of how much you used to make. The thought of how much you used to make is like, those are like the negative thoughts. In some cases, them should be the motivating thoughts. Boy, I remember when I was, I used to be making, them should be the motivating thoughts. But really, when you accepting a way of life and trying to better yourself, them ain't the motivating thoughts. Them is the thoughts that have have you right back where you need to be when you need to be. My son started unloading plays with FedEx. Now he runs his own facility. See? Like I say, that's what's up. Like, that's what's up. I remember Drina was like, why you don't look happy? And that's because I'm thinking of all the time, all the free time that I have left on this planet that I'm giving up. That's what I'm thinking about. All this free time I'm about to give to somebody else, the minutes of the clock on my dashboard for to give up. After already giving 20 to the man. So I'm not thinking about the money. Just think about the time that you can't get back. But sometimes in life, you got to do what you got to do. How you go from making 120 in 20 minutes to 8 hours? Them is the accepting things you got to do. So as I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself too. I'm talking to myself too. I feel that end zone and I appreciate that. Oh shit. I forgot. Remember I had that one job end zone slinging mattresses? Man, do you know what? Remember when I was like, I will never sling another mattress. No. I need all the years of my back left. You remember that shit? Hey. So in 90 days where I'm at, that's where the benefits kick in. After 90 days, bam, $1,000 sign-on bonus, bam, medical benefits and all that shit. I'm thinking, well, let me acquire the skill and the details to know how to start my own detail business. How long that take? Because you can sit here and say, I know how to detail cars, I'll just clean the fuck out of it. No, there's more to detailing cars than just cleaning the fuck out of it. There's more to it. Right. They say they welcome other opportunities, so I'm gonna be eyeballing the next position. Like I know how I know how I work. Like even inside, that shit applies out here. Like if I work a job, I want to work to the top. Bing, 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 and I do it. I just need to know it's possible. Hell yeah, end zone. Fuck that. Slinging no fucking mattresses. That's a heathen. That's some heathen work. I am not a heathen. That's some bonehead work. Fuck that. Slinging mattresses for $100 a day, mother. I'm telling you. One time I didn't get home. Couple of times I did not get home until it was dark, and I left at like 6, 7 in the morning for $100 a day. Is you crazy? I will never sling another mattress that way. That's them companies that prey on your desperation. They prey on your desperation and rely on your back. Rely on your back. Because as long as your back is good, they're going to continue to work it because you ain't Tripping. Oh, look at that Chief like, boy. Hey, Chief, I don't know how the fuck you do this shit. No, I don't know how the fuck you do this. This is abnormal. Moving all these fucking mattresses, setting up beds up downstairs. $100 a day. What? So I'm gonna say this, and this is just me venting to you, to y'all, because I don't want to vent to nobody else. But I have these thoughts. One popped in my head. As long as you, once you remember, hey, listen to me. Once you accept a life under someone's thumbnail, under someone else's thumbnail, you become a go-doer and not a go-getter. That's just something that came to me. It could be wrong. It might got holes in the theory. But I just figure once you accept a life under someone else's rule, you become a go-doer because you go and do what they say instead of being a person that go get what you want. See, look. See, remember what I said about the bad thoughts? These are the bad thoughts, right? Right? These are the bad thoughts that talk that you know talk me out of the American way. So you understand, Dirty Nation, y'all know I ain't perfect. I am not perfect. I do not have it all figured out. I am still learning this shit. I am still my own worst enemy. Now if this other side of me that beat me upside the head with its own reality, if that shit is wrong, somebody tell me. I heard about the pallets in zone. I heard about that. You get them pallets and open up a booth at an auction and be chilling. First one sale, everything else is profit. Understood. I think it's them thoughts that's gonna keep me aware. To be honest with y'all, it's them type of thoughts that's gonna keep me aware. Where you start adding up, okay, this much, this much, this much. Damn, that means that's gonna go to that, and that check is gonna go to that. And what's left? What's left? So them thoughts is gonna keep me aware and keep me anticipating what comes next. But I think the most important thing is to adopt a worker's way of life and combine it with the hustler's mentality. I think that's where I'll find my ultimate strength, by combining who I am with who I should be and applying the strengths in both of them. You got to think, I never had a slave mentality. That means I fought against everything that ever tried to control me. Everything. Whether it's the powers that be, whether it's people. I even fight against the animals when they try to control me. When I come out the bedroom and a dog look at me and start trying to walk to the door like she trying to lead me to the door. Bitch, I know what you're doing. You're trying to get me to let you outside. No. Yeah. What's up, Andy? I think at this point in my life, one thing for certain is that I got to add even more shit to my arsenal that I don't have, whether it's lack of experience or just never having the opportunity. I need to see what it's like in a work environment. I need to see what it's like to be rewarded for working hard. Because when you your own boss, you control your speed. You do what you want to do when you your own boss. But when you're not, you're just a worker. Whether you a manager, a supervisor, you still a worker for somebody else under someone else's thumbnail. Well, okay, let me snap out of it. Let me snap out of it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all witnessing this shit. Y'all seeing one side fight with the other. Y'all seeing this shit. Seeing this shit. I'm gonna tell you something though. Like, I didn't run this job down. I didn't run it down. Like, there was a time my money got low last month. I was like, shit, let me weigh my options, balancing options. And I just threw a couple of pump fakes out into the universe. Like, it wasn't a full wholehearted effort. It was just like, let me just throw some jab steps out into the world and see what happens. I forgot about most of the jab steps, but that one came back. They passed me the ball back. Boom. I'm like, ooh, shit. And I was looking for somebody else to pass the ball to. But you know, when you look past the ball and everybody occupied or in they doing their thing, you can't get to them. So you just gotta say, fuck it. Pull up. And that motherfucker came right back at me. So I didn't choose this job. This job chose me. And at this point in my life, it's trying to save me. Hey, I got 5%, so let me go get my charger thing. Jeff, what's happening? So my realizations have me tripping off the little shit. Like the little inner thoughts that either people don't speak on or don't acknowledge. And somebody like me that had a certain type of mentality, I be looking at the world like, damn, he's working. He's working hard too for somebody else. He's working hard. He's just like me, but he happy. I be having these inner. Man, I heard something on the radio, and I don't know if they was making fun of him or not, but this dude worked for the same company for 84 years. He still works for them. 84 years. They was talking about on V101 this morning. And you would think somebody working 84 years at the same place would be owning that motherfucker. And he was still just a manager after 84 years. That shit was so sad to me. So y'all see. You see this only thing I'm pointing out is that I'm human. And that this is a big step. This is a big step for me. So y'all got to bear with me as I go through these life changes. Just bear with me. We're going to be all right. The Dirty Nation has not left. Dirty Nation ain't went nowhere. But I think like in our consistency days, we acquired enough skills from our constant dealings with each other to go anywhere in the YouTube world. And in some cases, anywhere in the world. Lead with respect first. See, Smack, that's what's up. See, you combine your passion with working. And people used to ask me, like, what's the ultimate goal? Before, and I probably still will say, that's to get paid doing something that you love doing. To me, that's the ultimate goal right there. Get paid doing something that you love doing. But it's also important to know the type of mentality that you have. What type of mentality do you have? Do you have a hustler's mentality? Do you go-getter's mentality, worker's mentality? Because I'm going to tell you the difference. Worker's mentality, and you don't want to hear it, but worker's mentality means that if you was to lose your job, you don't have no hustle or nothing like that. So you're going to be fucked up until you find somebody else to work for. And then they control your destiny. But a hustler's mentality, they're used to getting it out the mud and going and make something from nothing. That's the hustler's mentality. Hustler mentality don't want to work for somebody else because they know how to go get it themselves. That's a hustler's mentality. And the only way you can get a hustler's mentality is if that shit has been tried and tested and you know this is what you made of and you got something that makes something from nothing. That's a hustler's mentality. But what happens when you combine the two? What happens when you combine the two? I could be seeing it wrong. Your first leg, okay, it's right. So what happens if you combine the two? Me personally, I think you create a white collar shark. Yeah, a white collar shark. because you're applying what's naturally in you to a whole new environment and you blend it in two. If somebody else, if they came from the womb with a worker's mentality and don't know the first thing about a hustler's mentality, then they're one way. But if you started off a hustler and became a worker, then obviously you're going to have both attributes. Am I tripping? Talk to me. Talk to me. I know some people ain't worked a day in their life, but they work hard and go hard every day. I know some people that work hard every day and they doing good, but they just had to cross over. And guess what? That's where the fuck I am. Whatever you want, whatever you need. I peep the crossover. You don't know nothing about that end zone. You don't know about that song end zone. But to be honest, somebody said it earlier. Yes, starting a job, I am nervous. So some of this shit is nerves too. Like starting a new job, shit, it's nerves involved. But I think that I'm better, more mentally equipped now than I would have been like say 2-3 years ago. I had to go through some shit. Oh, you won't never have to worry about the anxiety of me getting to it. Shit. That's where I find my strength in confrontation and going straight at it. That's where I got my strength. Shit. Not shying from it. Hell no. You won't get that from me unless it don't make sense. If it don't make sense, yeah, I'm going to shy away from it. But if it makes sense, I'm going right at it. And this one here, I'm going to go right at it until it don't make sense. I don't think I'm too nervous about handling a blower, vacuuming some floors, and checking fuel and oil and damage. I ain't too nervous about that. But I can't say in the past though. I used to be scared of success. I used to be one of them people scared of success. We have to go in through something to appreciate everything. Yeah. Just know there's a job for every American in this country. So that's me. Yeah. So if this don't work, you got another one waiting for you. Indeed. That would be us deal. You find once you start never let's gonna factory without you to pay. Yeah. See, and here's the thing. These are all things I know. So with that being said, that this what I got is always gonna be there when it's starting something new, but I think that's what keep me honest. Any big step in life. Man. So my wrist, this motherfucker's getting better, man. It's getting better. I'm gonna say we at about 60%. A lot of that bruising and stuff is clearing up. I can move it a little. Ow. I could move it Still hurt though. I'll be playing this Friday again. All right, man. Well, let me get up out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through. Don't be surprised if I delete this live. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Once I get this job going and everything, y'all see we're gonna bring something back. Maybe bring Endzone back and give him his own show. Huh? That's what's up. All right, Endzone. Salute. Salute smack all day. Demetrius, good looking on coming through, man. Go.